Do you folks want pornography? Real pornography? Cause I got some. Hey guys, it's Hugbees, and I am reading you some pornography now because, I don't know, at least like one of you wants this for some fucking, oh god. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I got over the shame and humiliation. This footage is from Binding of Isaac. I haven't played in months, so it's a really bad run, but it was me just continuing the game that I left off with. Anyway, the comic I'm reading today... Oh, boy. Oh, God. Okay. Is Claymore Ranma crossover fan art featuring Rancolina Chan by 11 Ange Noir. Now, I don't know what the fuck this is. I think Claymore Ranma is a manga. I don't know what Rancolin Chan is, or Rancolina Chan. It features a sad, crying girl with a forehead that could basically hold all of the universe's knowledge, being stroked by a woman who inspired the band Nine Inch Nails, as she looks over herself in her own silhouette, featuring 4 silhouetted monsters and various statues that are being well kneaded like dough by the same servant girl with her copy and pasted face on her knees and a ponytail that's down to her legs. I wish any of that made sense, and I wish that I wasn't involved in it, but I am. And sorry, I threw up in my mouth a little bit. The long official title on the website in which I am reading this is Duiji, and then 5 asterisks. I assume that means Duijin, I don't know. Claymore Ranma featuring Rancolina Chan, femdom, torture, humiliation, demoness, BDSM, gore, troll, Lamasticat, monster P, donjon, stupid pigs, and then a tongue face. Let's just get into it. Rancolina Chan, Ranma Saotome, Akane Tendo, Mistress Tanya. 11 Ange Noir presents Claymore Ranma Hentai Joijin. And we get a literal copy and paste MS Paint style of the previous characters, but this one now has an ass with the perfect and supple shape of a deformed orange that you would find at the grocery store and put back because the weight was slightly off. Oh boy. Literally, he somehow drew her in this same exact pose with and without clothes, but with no disclosure as to changing body proportions or anything. It's kind of like, it's like a straight rip from those terrible dress-up doll games you find on awful fucking Flash sites. Oh boy, alright. So there's a story. Fuck. Fuck you. Fuck all of this. Somewhere in Europe in the Middle Ages, in a remote and isolated area in a valley, renamed with an iron hand, a strong demonaise, which is my favorite sauce to get at Chick-fil-A, named Tanya. This is a woman whose power is matched. Its cruelty, proud and independent, has departed from the other demons and refuses to serve the cause of one of the 3, Abyssial, and forged his own kingdom. She would like the demons distant of villagers, but imposes a terrible tribe, and those who cannot pay were massacred without mercy. The young Rancolina Chan lives with his grandparents, now older and incredibly weak, can no longer pay the tribe. The girl has proposed to offer its services as a servant and go to the castle to offer her request. So we get Ranma, who I'm assuming is the protagonist of whatever anime we're fanarting here, being offered to 2 devilishly mirrored and terribly cropped red robe men hidden inside their red robes with glowing eyes and black faces and basically everything that is wrong with any form of meaningful sexual character design, unless your wildest fantasy involves being inducted into a cult, which granted that is kind of hot, but this is about as sexy as Ring All of Dianetics by what the fuck is his name? Charles Darwin. Yeah, that's probably it. So she's standing there, and we get a voice bubble connected to literally nothing, pointing downward. So I'm gonna assume it's that fucking half-living gargoyle talking, but I don't even know. And it's, Mistress Tanya, the girl came to present these selves at the castle. She insists talk to you is about the tribe. She says she has a proposition for you. I am amazed, astounded, and to this day baffled that they managed to spell proposition correctly. I'm not even sure that's how it's spelled. I have a massive fucking headache, and I've already came like 8 times, so I'm basically half asleep. But if you look in the Oxford Dictionary, we might have some progress towards an actual word. Now we get fucking Skeletor the she-bitch down here talking. And she says, well, that's not the right voice. The right voice is, well, then do get in and close the doors. I don't want to be disturbed the text is disturbingly small. I have to zoom in and lower the res. I hope you have not disturbed me for nothing, this you, and tell me what you went Okay, so now we get the lady who has roughly 3 different character models, all of which scrounged up from a bootleg Chinese coloring book. And she's thinking, she is truly impressive, has scared me, but I must be brave. Okay. So apparently, based on the artwork and proportions and layout of this speech bubble, this disembodied grandma ghost is talking, and not any of the characters in the scene. Meanwhile, her grandfather, who she is currently thinking about, is smoking some fine fucking hash. He looked ecstatic to be smoking his pipe, and I don't blame him, because that's really all there is to life when you... Look at her fucking feet. Okay. Her feet are bent at an angle that protractors cannot measure. You could use them to make a new form of measurement better than the metric system, but only understandable by races and species that have not developed their own sense of distance and time yet. I don't fucking know. Anyway, I'm sorry to bother you. My name is I can't pronounce this name, and I don't know why. Rankolina-chan. If I come, it's because of my grandparents. We live alone, and as they are older, they became increasingly weak and can no longer work like other villagers. Screwy becomes impossible to pay your tribe, so I suggest you become your servant to pay me. I can do many things. I can do the cooking, cleaning, washing, agriculture. I am an obedient and discreet daughter. Please, mistress, have pity for my grandparents. They are my only family. So she's negotiating that her parents don't get to do something. I have no fucking idea. And she's talking to what looks like a bronze statue that you would see on the street corner of New York, but decked out in a gothic Marilyn Manson sense. Let's move on to the next page, where this fucking living, breathing embodiment of the fucking word chrome says, as is fun. What made you believe that I needs of a servant? And frankly, you've watched you look so miserable, lousy, and could you believe that I would accept such a request? I laugh at your grandparents if you cannot pay. I do not see why I would spare you, okay, I don't even know who's talking. There's like a scene where she's getting a fucking double fist punch. You know in the movies, in the action movies, when the bad guy or the good guy has their hands handcuffed together and they need to do like a double fist smash to get out and like hit someone, like Batman does it a lot and shit like that. Basically, she's going up the old wank tube here with a double fisted arm punch, and it has no effect on this metal medallion motherfucker because clearly she's made of pure and solid titanium. Anywho, the author, remembering to stamp his name on the top right corner of the screen, moves on to let Skeletor the brave woman say, well, it does matter. You're trembling and you have pale face. In addition to being ugly and miserable, you gave me the air of a true coward. And what do you want me to do as servant? Too useless! No, no, no. I'm not afraid. I'm brave and very good worker. These sound like terrible Asian stereotypes of speaking. I brave. I very good worker. It's very unbecoming, and not what I would expect out of my pornography. Oh really? How dare you lie to me? You stink of fear for. Oh my god. I love it. I want to legitimately use this phrase on people. You stink of fear for kilometers. It barely makes sense, and yet it doesn't make sense, because I hate being lied to. And that my lack of respect, especially from the one miserable bitch, we'll see. If you're gonna play that malignant. So, she summons some Christmas lights on the end of her fingertips, because obviously she wants to spite the Grinch super hard. The copy and pasted woman, who has literally only changed her facial expression maybe twice, and I mean just, oh boy. I mean like photoshopping a fucking magazine clipping like you see on those serial killers that leave notes in Hollywood blockbusters. Now her clothes are being ripped off, and she's accentuating her vagina that is about halfway up her stomach. Ladies, I don't know if you're reading this. I have had experience with the fair sex. I have a rough approximation of where the happy sloppy fun hole is, but I'm not entirely sure. Post a like, favorite, comment, subscribe if you believe that the vagina is located, I don't know, roughly where your belly button should be. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Maybe a bit lower. You could, like, punch her straight on and give her a wild ride of fisting. Next page. Oh, God. Okay. Well, what death I will inflict you. What shall I cut first? Your little arms, your pretty little legs, or lust fun to disembowel you and see your intestines drag on the floor? What will you do? Beg me as a larva kneeling thee to the ground? No, you're not serious, P. Sorry, I did not want to offend you. I beg you. So she pisses on the floor. The woman with the shattered feet, bound like a Chinese ballerina, just absolutely urinates all over the stainless steel and appropriately not accented floor whatsoever. Mother of shit. No, I pity no. I beg you. Oh wait, no, that's... I mean, based on the brilliant text labeling of all of this, I could not tell who was speaking. I apologize. That's my fault. I did not mean to offend any of you out there by using the wrong character voice. No, I pity no. I beg you, I'll do whatever you want. I'll be your slave. You can make me anything you want. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill I. I'm very serious, silly girl. And then I'll devour your bowels. Ha 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 ha! I don't want to die. I don't want to die. No, I was not impersonating a baby cow having a stroke just then, believe it or not. I was reading the dialogue as is. I hope that's a you. I sincerely hope that's a you, because I am zoomed in as far as I can and I can't fucking see. Oh, good. Oh, good. There's troll faces in there now. Good. Literally, troll face. The internet sensation meme thing that no one actually genuinely likes. It's in there. It's fucking in there. Good. Mwahaha! Well, screwy time. I had not laughed so much. My word. I've never met a girl as sniveling coward. You're really a funny bitch. And again, sad troll face. Sad female troll face. Sniff, sniff, why are you so evil with me? Well, I've changed my mind. I'll give you a chance. If you are a docile slave, obedient well, I promise to spare you, may you, and your grandparents. But you will do whatever I tell you. Understand, crybaby bitch. Yes, yes, mistress, I am your slave. I would do anything you want, I promise. That's... She has no nipples. She... Never mind the fact their tits have been expanding. In God knows how many panels. She has no nipples. She has no... Oh, boy. Oh, God. Her asshole, located deftly where her vagina is, basically. There's almost no difference between the two. It has to speak for itself. You need to find this. Read along. I always recommend this series as a read along at home. You go, you find the porn. I'm not going to link it on YouTube. I'm not going to risk any, bad stuff. I'm not responsible for what you post in the comments, but I'm not. It's a read along. It's a little read along. It's a little storybook. It's like a tape you put on the car for your 4-year-old infant, and you have him look at the fucking pictures, and he pretends that he understands what he's being read. Just look at the art. Just look at the art. Just look at the art. I love to see you crawl on all fours like a little bitch at my feet. Now repeat what you have to tell for your mistress, crybaby. Yes, yes, mistress, I am a dirty little bitch. I am a poor little shit. Whining like a baby. Please, punish me. Humiliate me. Insult me. I am ugly, stupid, useless girl. Punish my dirty pussy and my dirty ass. Mistress, driving it home. She licks her boots. Still licks her boots. Close up on boot licking. Yes, like that. Lick, lick, like a dog. You love it, right, dirty little bitch. Now, I went to Juilliard acting school for over 20 years. I was enrolled very early, and I don't think I can capture the depth, emotion, and wide range of feelings that go with this next line. I think I nailed it. I fucking nailed it. Well, but look at that. You just suck up and you're already all wet. It excites you as being a little bitch. My word. Well, you hide your game. You're a real little slut then, slave, and you want me to punish your dirty little pussy? Yes, mistress. Yes, I am a dirty little slut. I love to be your little bitch. Please punish my dirty pussy. I mean, they've come to an agreement. They have settled their differences, and they are clearly working through this. This was a rough time for us all. Gotta sell yourself into servitude to save your grandparents, and they've thankfully come to an agreement. You love my claws on your clitoris, incredible as you wet. You like that I punish you, right? Nasty little bitch. Yes, mistress, I like it. Please punish me. Punish my dirty little pussy. I'm a nasty bitch. Like, really one-track mind here. She doesn't have much to say. She really doesn't. Think about it. She does not have much to say. That's all. She's just like, nah, my pussy's gotta be punished. I'm a dirty little bitch. Whatever. Oh. I can't sing tonight. I'm sorry that my 80s pop rendition is not going to be worked in this porno, but what will be worked in is, yes, you lick this, dirty little bitch. Well, enough joking. Now we move on to serious things, my favorite games. Screwy a long time. I've not used my good old whip. Schlack goes the whip that's shaped mysteriously like a fucking scimitar. Please, mistress, do not hit too hard, right? Schlack. Oh my god. In the span of one frame, she fucking 1,000 cuts this bitch. She summons the Jade Empire to teach her mystical kung fu, just to inflict terrible BDSM punishment all over her body. Schlack. You know, when I shop for my whips at the Indiana Jones retail outlet, I always remember to get one that has a good schlacking sound. Well, what's going on? Do you not like my lashes, little bitch? Schlack. Oh god, no. Please stop, mistress. I cannot stand pity. It hurts too much. No. She's like a fucking small child you would hire to be your alarm clock when you really desperately needed to wake up. Please stop, do what you want, humiliate me, insult me, punish me, but do not torture me anymore. But you gave me your word to obey me and be my slave and accept all of my desires. If you refuse, if only one of my orders, I consider our agreement as broken. Pity. I just wanted to go out to see my grandparents. If I could put the soundtrack to Titanic or some romantic shit right now, oh my god, it would fit perfectly. I am ready to do everything for you, mistress. I beg, do not torture me. I am your slave. You're a bitch. Pity. Oh, poor little bitch. My lashes session too hard for you. It's only been 30 lashes and already you whining like a baby. I, who wanted to have fun up to 100 lashes, you disappoint many, your mistress. Decidedly, you are very talented. To whine and beg, you could do almost to move me, although I will accept your win, small crybaby bitch. Because you prefer that I punish your dirty pussy, my next game will surely please you. Look behind you. So, oh my god. So, what appears to be Angelica Pickles turned into a sandworm is pulling her against her will by her leg. To think of a voice for this thing. I'm here, mistress. At your service, huh? It's a little present for me. It's nice, mistress. Mmm, yum yum. Young girl, she seems delicious to eat. No, no, oh my god, don't let him eat me. Don't let him eat me. Please help me now, help me now. Mmm, yum yum. So, her tears factor out of her like a fucking lightning bolt shooting from her eyes. Like, she has just gained the power of breaking herself the fuck free because she can easily cut through any solid material with those things. And that's the end. That's all there is to this comic. There is no more content here. I'm assuming this is where it ends. I don't know if chapters are still being uploaded. I don't know when this one was uploaded, but this is where it stops. But I'm not done. You at home deserve, more. I love you. And it's been 22 minutes of me doing this bullshit. And I don't even remember when I started. So, I have an author response. The man who wrote this comic posted a response to all the negative comments. Let's read it in its entirety, shall we? I'm not going to do any stupid voices for this because I think it speaks for itself. Well, this is the last comment I post. I'm not going in courtesy. I'm very disappointed and very angry against many members of the community. I know some are good laugh and take me for a childish guy, but I do not care. The attitude of some people is just deplorable and outrageous. I do. Whether you are on the internet or on a hentai site, courtesy, respect, politeness are valid everywhere. I have explained many times that I am not a professional, but just a passionate amateur. I know perfectly well that my designs are far from being perfect, but decent enough for amateur work. I have no problem against a criticism or advice, but I demand some respect and courtesy. Not just to say it's crap. Your art is bad. You delete your gallery. You idea of the work that Screwy demand. Make comics? Screwy requires work and a relentless patience. Especially as I do Screwy outside my working hours and sometimes goes in almost sleepless nights. So it is very shocking and frustrating to see so many insults and ingratitude towards my work. Work for which I do not ask for money, I offer free without Patreon, and to compensate for my not perfect drawing, I do good quality coloring. I found that I had about 75% of comments on my galleries, which are either frustrated haters, badly fucked either idiots, to shit humor. So all such unnecessary comments that revolting, if I had the opportunity, I can say I would have done like on DeviantArt. Namely, to block comments. My one big mistake, and I'll take, I recognize that I should not upset me so much, and lose my temper, and start making the troll, especially to some people. Unless that they've, I confess that I'm a little hard. but they were well-looked crap. And instead of calming the game, I added fuel to the fire. I believe that some people had to be raised in a stable, given the language and the mentality of pork they express. So I thought a lot, and discussed with some people on the forums. From now on, I do not want. Put me more at your level. You are pigs, and I do not throw pearls to pigs. I still post my work, if you like it or not, but I do not watch the comments. You do not deserve my attention. If you want to contact me, you can send me a private message. I answer gladly, provided that it is written with politeness and courtesy, whether a criticism, a question, or encouragement. Thank you bothered to read and understanding. No joke, I have respect for this man. He drew some absolutely fucking terrible pornography, but he's a man of conviction. Thank you for listening. Now go clean yourself up.